identified that suspect as Timothy Hendron. And earlier this morning, Betsy Bruce did some digging about that suspect and uncovered a class action lawsuit that he is one of 3 plaintiffs. Is that right, Betsy?
We don't know whether it was actually designated class action,
okay,
but he is listed as one of several plaintiffs.
Okay.
This case was filed in December of '06. So it goes back many years now, 3 years to be exact, and it started in trial in Kansas City in federal court on Tuesday. So this case is underway right now. It's a very technical case about whether or not the company's pension was properly managed. The original filings that we were able to find indicated employee dissatisfaction with both the fees that were being charged, the investment choices that were offered to employees, and the way in which the entire pension had been managed, apparently for ABB employees in Missouri. There are plaintiffs from Jefferson City, Lake Ozark, and Mr. Hendron, whose name is also spelled Herndon in this lawsuit. It's spelled both ways, and he is listed as being from Webster Grove. So this appears to be the person that they are looking for, and this case was scheduled to be back in court this morning in Kansas City. We've been unable to reach anybody at the courthouse there. They're dealing with difficult weather as well. We don't know yet whether or not court is actually in session.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, I spoke with one of the other plaintiffs in that lawsuit. He left the company in 1985, he told me, and had no connection with Mr. Herndon. So this lawsuit obviously dates back to issues now, what, 29 years ago?
But potentially, that's right. If unless his pension
continued on.
That's probably what would have happened.
And Betsy, what I find ironic is what you just mentioned is that this case was scheduled to be in court today,
That's
the
right.
day of the shooting.
It's already been going on for 2 days. It started Tuesday. It's a bench trial with the judge, so there's no jury.
In Kansas City.
In Kansas City.
Is there any indication whether Mr. Hendron or Herndon, however you spell his name, is there any indication that he was actually in court in Kansas City over the last 2 days?
No indication. His name does not show up on any documents we've found, but this is a very technical part of the trial. It wouldn't be likely that they would be there necessarily. It could last 2 to 3 weeks, according to some notes from the judge, and they were going over exhibits. What kind of documents could be entered into this case?
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Betsy.
Thank you very much. Now, we should mention that earlier this morning, ABB, which is based in Switzerland, released a statement saying, quote, "Information has been difficult to confirm. This is obviously a very serious situation, and we are working to gather more information as it becomes available. The welfare of our employees is of utmost importance to us."
And of course, our other big story today